5372 a long, long time ago, in a beautiful village, there lived a beautiful girl named Samantha. Her family was very poor, so they could not buy her what she wanted above all things, a pair of red dancing shoes. Because what Samantha loved most was to dance, which she did all the time. She often imagined herself as a dancing star, receiving congratulations and admiration from everyone. But because of the family's situation, it was impossible for her to fulfill her dream of buying her red sneakers. In time, her mother became ill. When her mother died due to an illness that made her bedridden and finally led to her death, she was walking to her mother's funeral. On her way to the cemetery, seeing her so poor and helpless, a treasured lady took the girl in and cared for her as if she were her own daughter. When the time came, she knocked on her door and called her to her presence. "Come with me, I will take care of you and raise you as my daughter, since you remind me of a daughter I had many years ago, and now she is no longer with me." In time came the Fair of the Village Maidens, which was a celebration where ladies and young people danced and met each other. "I will buy you shoes and clothes suitable for the celebration of the village dance, but they have to be suitable for the occasion. Since it is a special occasion and you need new clothes and shoes," said her benefactress. But Samantha, disobeying, and taking advantage of the fact that the old lady could not see very well, ordered a pair of red dancing shoes from the shoemaker. On the day of the celebration, everyone looked at Samanta's red shoes. Because of their striking color, red shoes were only worn by older married women. Someone even remarked to the old woman that it was frowned upon for a young girl to wear red shoes. The woman, angry with Samantha for having disobeyed, reprimanded her on the spot. "That is vanity and disobedience, Samantha, and neither of those qualities will ever help you. For that is not what I and your mother have taught you." Nevertheless, the girl took every occasion to show them off. The poor lady died soon after and the funeral was arranged. As she had been a very good person, people came from all over to celebrate the funeral. When Samantha was getting dressed to attend, she saw the red shoes with their patent leather, glowing in the dark. She knew she shouldn't do that, and that if her protector had been alive she wouldn't have liked her wearing those shoes for such a serious occasion. But, without a second thought, she took the enchanted slippers and slipped her little feet into them, not knowing what great trouble that decision would get her into. "I'll look so much more elegant in front of everyone," she said to herself. As she entered the funeral, a bearded old man addressed her. "What pretty red dancing shoes, do you want me to clean them for you?" he said. Samantha thought the shoes would shine brighter that way and did not pay attention to what the lady had always recommended about modesty in dress. The man stared at the slippers, and with a whisper and a tap on the soles ordered them, "Tighten up well when you dance." After the funeral service, Samantha felt a tingling in her feet, surprising her. The red slippers began to move to the rhythm of a mysterious melody. Acquaintances watched in bewilderment as Samantha began to dance as soon as she left her caregiver's wake service, and danced away across the town and fields. Try as she might, though she tried for hours, her shoes seemed to stick to her feet. Days passed and Samantha continued to dance on and on. People began to worry about her, because she did not stop dancing day or night. Already very tired after several days, Samanta reflected on her wrong decisions and lack of gratitude to those who had helped her. She wept as she thought of her mistakes and as she danced, wishing she could take off the red shoes that had her dancing non-stop. Determined, she asked for help from the villagers to find an executioner known for his skill with an axe. When she arrived, without stopping her dance and with tears in her eyes, she cried out from the doorway, "I need your help. I need your help, I need help from anyone who will do anything to stop me from dancing." An elderly gentleman, who at one point cleaned her shoes, she saw him and remembered that he had helped her clean her shoes. This old man saw her tears and felt pity for her, as she looked tired and very sad. He asked her what she had learned from all these days, and she replied, "I must stop being proud." She replied, "I must stop being proud, be kinder and more considerate to everyone, respect the elders and their advice, and be kinder." Seeing this, the old man said to the red slippers, "Calm down and stop dancing." At these words, they immediately stopped and Samantha happily took off her slippers. Everyone in the village was happy about what happened. So Samantha ended her problem with the slippers and her pride that led her to make bad decisions. She put the slippers in a wooden box and buried them in the forest. And she planted a tree on top of the wooden box so that Nadine could find the red slippers. Thus ended Samantha's story. We hope you enjoyed it and that you leave a like to support us and keep uploading videos until the next ones.